Hi, everybody. This is Kristen from A Voice and a View. Been a few days. Been thinking about a lot of things and looking at the puzzle pieces of my life. And it's amazing how I can look back now and Spirit shows me so many things all the way from my childhood on up. He gives me epiphanies of things that were said, things that were done. It's amazing how I can remember so many details of my life when I'm not stressed out, when I don't have high cortisol in the body, when you're in fight or flight mode. You can't think straight. You can't remember certain things. It's like you're under a brain fog. But when you can calm your nervous system, when you can ground enough and get in nature and be in hermit mode, you start to see details that you didn't see before, and you start putting things together. It's amazing what I thought my life was and now realizing what it was not. And it was not for a long time. But I had to get away to be able to think straight. I'm sorry, I'm sure you're hearing this thing. I'm like, sorry. I just caught myself doing that. But sometimes you need to get away. You need to be able to look at your life and evaluate everything. And today was laundry day, and I've had a lot of memories come up, a lot of, emotions, a lot of chaos come up. So today was not the best day for me, and we're all going to have those days. It's not all love and light all the time, guys. We're all dark and light energy. We all have our good days and bad days. But when you're having a bad day, sometimes you just got to take a seat and reflect a little bit. And feel through your trauma, feel through your past memories. Try to put your life into perspective. I'm 52 now and never imagined my life like this right now. Had no idea that a lot of these things were going on behind my back for so long. And it's amazing what I see now and who was involved and what was being done in the dark. And I have to look at myself and take part in all of it, because I couldn't see a lot of things for a long time, but now I see clearly. It's like somebody else was running my life. A lot of people were running my life without me knowing. Ooh, I need some air. Hold on. Having a hot flash. But when you're not running your own life, and someone else is, or a group of people are, you need to take a step back and make some changes. Sometimes you got to get away, and sometimes far enough away to where you're not around those people anymore, even if it's for a short time. To be able to put the puzzle pieces together. My brain is always going from this to that, to this to that, putting things together, remembering situations, remembering what was said, what was done, how I was involved, how others were involved, how people that I trusted were involved. It's amazing. It's incredible. So when you're going through something like this, and if you are going through something like this, you gotta take some time for yourself to think through your situation and what's been going on in your situation and who was involved. And you got to get through it. You got to somehow get through it. Because I know without this healing process that I did for many years and still do occasionally, it saved my life. I seriously don't know if I would be here if I hadn't gone through and understood about the chakra system and how much it can help you heal through so many painful experiences in your life. But it saved me. And I hope all the information that I mention on here on my videos helps you all, at least in some small way, helps you on your awakening journey. But I know it's not easy, because facing your demons it can break your heart. But that's how the light gets in. When you take a good look at yourself and all the situations you've been through, devastating situations, it humbles you. It gives you different perspective of not just with your own life, but other people's lives, and why they are the way they are, and what they haven't healed from. and what they project onto others because they haven't healed. But this process of opening up your chakras is so important. So I'll mention again here, like I do every video I do, on how to do this process. You sit outside or inside, sit in a chair. It doesn't matter what kind of pose you do as long as you're not crossing your arms and legs, okay? Be relaxed. Close your eyes, clear your thoughts, and meditate. And focus on your heart center, okay? Your heart chakra. And relive all those painful experiences that you've dealt with in your life. And you do each one at a time through this process. Okay, you do it over and over again. But see that situation, feel through it, and relive it, and cry it out. Okay, that way it gets the darkness off of you, the layers of darkness that attach to you throughout your lifetime, and you activate the light within you. Okay, helps bring yourself back to a balanced state inside, to a 0 point state, a 0 point energy. Okay, you're balancing your dark and your light within you, because everybody has dark and light energy. You've got to have a connection with God as well as the plane down here. But when you're connected with the spirit realm and with God, and you go through this process and learn about every chakra and what it does, you can do this through the power of the mind. You can look up on YouTube how to do this. But do this as much as possible. And you will eventually come to a balanced state inside yourself. Okay? A peaceful state. But this process is amazing, guys, and it saved me. Big time. What is that? Oh, it's just a shadow. Okay. It really changes you for the better. Takes some time, but it works. So I hope that you try this today. If you know of anyone that's going through something devastating in their life, if they're having problems with depression, with anger, with their behaviors towards themselves or others, this process helps. This process works. It's guided meditation and healing. Okay, all in one process. But it works. So that's all I'm going to say, guys. It's been interesting the last few days. And I know I haven't been on a lot. But I got a lot of things happening right now and coming up. So I'm going to try to be on here as much as I can, but I know I'm going to be pretty busy with things. So, okay, guys, that's it. I'm having a day. So, okay, guys, that's it for tonight. This is Kristen from A Voice and a View. Peace, love, and light. Bye.